Hi, this is Robyn.
And this is Olivia, and you're listening to K-Pop Hot Sheet. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube at K-Pop Hot Sheet and rate us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify if you enjoyed the show. So it's been a while.
We always say that, but it has truly been a while this time.
It's truly been a while. We've had a few life updates.
Yes.
Some sad, some happy, as life is.
Yes. So I'll start us on the bummer note, which is to put it lightly. But so in the past, on different episodes, I've mentioned my husband because he was always the biggest supporter of my love for K-pop, definitely the biggest fan of this podcast. He listened to literally every episode. There would be times when I would get in the car with him and hear my own voice coming out of the car speakers, which was terrifying because he was definitely our biggest fan. And unfortunately, he passed away earlier this year due to an ultra-rare sarcoma, which is a kind of cancer. He fought a good fight, but cancer sucks. Fuck cancer. So, yeah, definitely had to take a hiatus for that. But I know wherever he is, he's going to be listening to the pod.
Aww,
he's still going to be,
that. Yeah.
He's going to be wanting to know what's happening with Minhee Jin. Tell you what.
Dedicating this podcast to you, Ben. I love that he listened to our podcast so intently, not just let me just listen a little bit just to help you guys out. He would listen from start to finish, actually have notes and comments.
Oh, he had so many notes and comments. I was like,
so
bro,
I'll definitely miss that.
We're not professional. I know the audio is not great. It's okay.
But maybe one day we will be. And Ben had the foresight, he was thinking about us. He was trying to get us there. So I appreciated that so much. And I'm really going to miss that.
Yeah.
So love you, Ben.
Also, good news. The flip side.
And the flip side of life, literally, I had a baby.
Woo!
So, my first baby. So that definitely took us out there, increased our hiatus even more. My baby came in June, and it is now September, almost through my maternity leave. But it's been such a joy, but also so tiring. And I'm excited to kind of have a little bit of my normalcy back, quote unquote, and being back on the podcast with you, Robyn. So, yeah. That's what's been happening with us guys. So
yeah,
hopefully we'll be able to pick this back up, and because we really enjoy doing it, even though I know we do maybe once a month before the hiatus, and our goal has always been to increase, and hopefully maybe next year will be our year because this year's almost over.
Yeah, we didn't hit our goals this year, but like we've said before, life happens. So,
and this year, truly life happened. So.
Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of comebacks.
Ooh, don't call it a comeback. So I mean, I'm sure people know by now, but BIGBANG is making a big comeback next year. It's their 20th anniversary. It just came out that they will be performing at Coachella, which they were supposed to perform back in 2020 or 2021. I forget the exact date, but year, but it was when COVID was happening. So then that got canceled, and that was a bummer. And then it just kind of never happened again because, Top dropped out of the group, and a lot of shit was happening, so it's so exciting to see them come back and kind of redeem something that wasn't able to happen a couple years ago. Things to look out for is there's no confirmation on whether they will be 3 or 4 on stage. I mean, most likely it will be 3, but how amazing and how surprising would that be if Top decides to join them?
I feel like he kind of has to for a 20th anniversary Coachella.
Right?
I feel like they'll keep it really deeply under wraps. They'll probably post pictures of just the three of them rehearsing and all of this stuff to like fake everybody out. But I feel like he has to be part of it. It would be so disappointing if he wasn't.
Right? Right. And it's like the international fans absolutely want it and love him and want him to be a part of it. But it's the Korean fans that like constantly have such negative things to say about him. And my man, all he did was smoke some weed. Like,
Yeah.
we've talked about it
Many,
so
many years
times.
ago, too. So long ago that happened.
So long ago.
Like, get over it, everybody.
Yeah, there's like Kang Ho-dong. Do you know him, the
Yeah.
variety guy? Like he committed tax fraud and like he came back, and I feel like that's even more serious. You like fucked with the government's money, you know?
Yeah.
But alas, so I'm really excited for that. I really wish I've never been to Coachella, and I've always wanted to go at least once, and like this would have been the perfect time. But alas, I am a new mom, and my baby will still be very much a baby back then at that time. So sadly, I don't think I'll be able to go, but I'm really, really hoping that they will do a tour also next year. So, Robyn, I'm gonna drag you with me,
Yes.
just like you're dragging me to Key.
Hell yeah, I'm dragging you to Key. Oh my God, you guys. Let me just geek out for a second. So, Key has always been my alt bias when it comes to guys, like since the dawn of time. Always ride or die Key. His solo stuff, I feel like I don't remember. Was it the past 2 years when we've done our Song of the Year stuff? I feel like he was my Song of the Year.
Was he both years?
Maybe at least one of the years. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
I love him. I just love him to death. So yes, he is finally doing a solo tour in North America, which really just means the United States. So I know people in Canada, Mexico get really pissed about that, which rightfully so. But yes, I am dragging Olivia. I got the VIP thing, so I couldn't get the one with the solo photo. It was sold out, but
It's okay.
hopefully.
You can magic erase. Stand very close to him and we'll just magic erase everyone
Oh,
else.
I'm going to AI the shit out of it. I'm going to be like, put me and Key in a loving embrace.
Oh my God. Yes. You have to do that. We'll post it on our Instagram.
Oh my God.
Anyways, I'm excited. I know I said you're dragging me there, but I am willingly being dragged there. So I am excited to go with you.
Yeah. So you guys will hear about that after it happens in December. I will definitely be talking about that.
No. There will be a podcast episode, our experience with Key. Okay, moving on to while I was on maternity leave and, you know, my baby is sleeping in my arms and I'm nap trapped, as they say, I couldn't really do much. So I watched a lot of Netflix. And one of the things I saw on Netflix was Dream Academy, Popstar Academy, which, Robyn, you had seen a while back. And it took me so long to finally watch. So we had a lot of thoughts back and forth about like the whole thing. But I became a really big Cat's Eye fan out of that. Like I love the girl. I don't know, Robyn, if you follow them that much, but I went on like a kick. I'm like watching like their YouTube videos and them just being silly, and like I really enjoy the girls.
Yeah, I honestly, because I think I talked about this before when I had first watched it, and my memory is like fully fading about Dream Academy or whatever it's called. What is it called?
I think it was called Dream Academy, but on Netflix they call it Popstar Academy because it's like the documentary.
Well, anyway, coming out of that, I kind of low-key hated all of them, and I wasn't interested in any of it. But then Gnarly became the earworm of all earworms that infected like all of the gray matter in my brain. I don't know. I thought it was so stupid the first time I heard it. I was like, this is the dumbest song I've ever heard in my life. And
that's what I thought too. Like I hated it.
Oh my God, I can't, like, I think I could listen to it over and over and over again. What is wrong with me? I feel like I'm demented. I don't know.
Now it's all over. Yeah, it's like one of those stupid songs that are just like, it just becomes part of you because you hear it everywhere. Then you're like, gnarly, everything, just like in your head, you know?
Yeah.
Sorry to like bring it back up in your head. Well, anyways, that was a little bit of a tangent, but now there's going to be another HYBE and Geffen collaboration called The Final Piece, and it includes 3 girls from Dream Academy, Popstar Academy. So it's Emily, Samara, and Lexi that didn't make the initial group, but were honestly, like, before the whole global like voting thing, I think Emily was like a shoo-in. She was always like top, and then for whatever reason, which was kind of messed up, but I guess it's just how the world works, as Robyn will say. Once they started the global voting, like, she just wasn't popular. And Lexi dropped out because she did not like the whole, hey, you're pitting us against each other. That's not what they signed up for. And like, she didn't appreciate that the girls were getting eliminated by AI, which I resonate with. I get that, because I think if that's they clearly weren't like forthcoming with them on what they were getting themselves into, and I think that is important, like, mentally, right? And they spent a whole year training and thinking that, like, okay, like, they'll pick the group from us just from doing all this, and like just from what our teachers and our rankings are internally, which is purely based on how well you're doing. And instead, it got flipped upside down with the global voting, and now they're being judged by people kind of arbitrarily. Like, it could be just based on like their looks, or based on just how people like them more, because they would post TikToks and everything, so I think that like mess with their heads a lot.
I mean, my blanket statement that I will stick by forever is suck it up, buttercup. Like, I get, like, I do understand. I mean, there are young girls, young women who are being put into this environment that is probably positioned as like this safe space where they're going to be judged solely on their abilities and their talent and yada yada. But at the same time, like, at the end of the day, it's the entertainment industry, whether it's K-pop or not, whether it's like just Hollywood in general or just the entertainment world in general. It's not fair. People succeed all the time, have zero talent. They have a certain look. They have certain connections, like whatever it may be. So I don't know. I feel like if you're going to go into any sort of entertainment world like that, where the end outcome is I'm going to hopefully be a celebrity, that you've got to have some walls up and have some armor on and be like mentally prepared to do what it needs to take to get there.
And I mean, in the documentary, they do touch on like they are trying to get them to like toughen up and be okay with that. Like, and it looks like they had this like mental health coach, and they had like media training, and they would tell them like, hey, I remember there was one clip specifically where they were saying how, your fans, sometimes they think you belong to them, even though that, obviously you don't, but you kind of do. So just be like, they were preparing them for that. So, I don't know. I guess it just, in that moment, it just became too much for her. This was a long, we saw it in the documentary, but this was a long period. They were training for 1-2 years, and they had this thing sprung upon them. So whatever it may be, her mental health took a shot and she left. But it's funny because I do remember like Chairman Bang really, really liked her, and he made a comment on how usually he does have like a final say when he chooses the final people, but to stick to the show's integrity, apparently, I hope they actually did, for the final members of Cat's Eye, it was purely based on, the voting. Like, he didn't have a say in it. But it looks like he really, really, really wanted Lexi. So I feel like they created this like new group because he really wanted her. So like her spot is secured now, right? So it's Lexi, Emily, and Samara, and they're looking for the final Japanese member.
What?
But yeah, go ahead.
Why does the final member have to be Japanese? Is there like a reason?
I don't know. And I thought it was going to be open to globally too, but when I looked more into it, and they have like some members from Le Seraphim, that the Japanese member, they're like they're going to be, I guess, guests, hosts, or judges or something, I don't know. But it's purely they're looking for a Japanese member, maybe because no Japanese member debuted in Cat's Eye, and they want East Asian representation. They already have Yoonchae, who is Korean, in Cat's Eye, right? So maybe it's like a requirement, because Emily, Lexi, and Samara neither of them are Asian. So
Okay. Yeah, I was about to ask because I don't really remember any of these girls. I think I remember Emily, but maybe.
Emily is like blonde, white American. Samara is from Brazil. And Lexi is Swedish and something. She's like a mix, but she's European.
Okay.
And she's Swedish. Yeah. Um, so my question that I was gonna pose to you, or in general, I'm like, can they become similar to Cat's Eye? Do you think they will become as popular? 'Cause Cat's Eye really took off, but now you have another group, and it's another global group, so obviously they will be right on par of like competing with Cat's Eye. And in my head, then I'm thinking like it's like another New Jeans, Le Seraphim situation. Is it Islet that's also in the hype? Like it's a situation where like they just keep debuting girl group after girl group after girl group, and even though yes, you can say they have different vibes and songs, at some point it might intersect, just like the whole New Jeans controversy, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, obviously, Chairman Bang, like, really, I feel like he's the driving force trying to make this happen. And maybe the final member being Japanese is them trying to, like, open it up to the Japanese market. I don't know. It's just all of it. It's kind of weird.
They definitely do have a different look and vibe to them. Like they are definitely softer, and like I think they'll be more of like sweet songs and like the girl next door versus like Cat's Eye I think was experimenting, but like now after Gnarly and like the way they act in their weavers and like they curse by mistake, but now it's like that's not even by mistake, like they're authentically themselves. They are more of like not the girl next door, but like the it girl, like the popular girls in school. You know what I mean? Not that the girl next door is not popular, but I'm trying to find a word for them and I can't put my finger on it.
They're edgy. They're more Western.
Yes.
The one girl came out as bisexual. Like,
Oh yes, and another one is queer.
oh really?
Yeah, Lara said she's queer, and Megan is bisexual.
Okay. So yeah, them being even allowed to say that.
I mean, I don't even know if they're allowed. I feel like they just go and do whatever. But at the same time, I'm also like, maybe that's also all packaged and we think that it's authentic and they're just dropping the shit, you know, but maybe it's all already predetermined. I don't know.
It's very interesting. Very interesting that they would have them go through media training and stuff, and now they're just kind of, I don't want to say acting wild, but it is wild for the K-pop industry.
So, and I'm sorry, like I feel like we're just talking about this for so long, but it's actually very interesting. In the beginning, because I remember them getting in trouble of not getting in trouble, but you could see like they would look off the camera when they would like accidentally curse or say something, or they would like try to like snicker and like laugh it off, like, oh my god, I didn't mean to say X word or whatever. And I think that truly was like they were trying to do media training, but then it just spiraled so much, and maybe they saw that like that was actually very endearing and people even gravitated more to them, so maybe now they let them do whatever they want.
Yeah. I mean, we appreciate authenticity around these parts.
We do. So we shall see. I am curious to see how this next group does. And it's just interesting how it's the global girl groups are becoming a thing now. So yeah. Any final thoughts on HYBE and Geffen's final piece?
No.
Next. My last piece of like just fun, cute news is about Sooyoung from Girls' Generation and her very long time boyfriend Jung Kyung-ho, which Robyn didn't even know they've been dating. They've been dating for a minute.
11 years, apparently, or 12.
Yeah, which I don't know why they're not married, but this is about like, so Jung Kyung-ho was doing an interview and they were talking about like marriage plans because it's been so long. And I remember a long time ago, and I should have fact checked it, but I haven't, and it's too late now, but I remember a long time ago that he had made a comment about that he wasn't going to propose to her until he like won some acting award, which is almost equivalent to like winning an Oscar, let's say, right? And he's a good actor, but he's not like amazing, and it's probably taken so long, so he probably doesn't even, that's probably not even a goal anymore, I feel like.
Oh.
But currently, when they asked for marriage, they were saying how, he was saying, I don't have any plans on marriage yet. I know I'll feel stable after marrying, so I do want to get married, but I just can't do it just for myself. I also have to think about my partner, and I want to help Soo-young begin her career as an actress by being her stepping stone. I don't want to burden her or disrupt her career with marriage, and I want to see her working actively. And then I think we can get married afterward, which is very sweet. I was like, oh my God, like, yes, let her do her thing, because maybe he's thinking like once they get married, gonna have kids, like maybe her career is kind of over then, like girls' generation girls are already getting older.
Mm-hmm.
But what was even sweeter, as you continue talking about her, he was saying, she has a lot of warmth that I don't have. She also thinks of the people around her. I'm envious that she has all these traits that I don't have, but that also makes me like her that much more. I believe all mistakes are made by men, so I think all that's left is for me to treat her well. Seriously, Soo-young gives me so much strength.
All mistakes are made by men. Go off.
I just thought that was so freaking sweet, and I was like, I have to share this with Robyn. This guy is like such a green flag. I'm so happy for them.
Hasn't she been acting for a minute, though? I mean, maybe the whole thing, like you said, maybe it's that like marriage immediately equates to children and like her having to shift her priorities,
but like,
whatever.
Okay, like tell me, like give me a show that she's been on, like off the top of your head. I can't even think of one. I know she's been acting.
Oh my God. No.
See?
Wait, I watched it. Hold on. I'm gonna have to Google it. Oh, So I Married an Anti-Fan from 2021.
Oh my God, that was so long ago.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, is that she's been acting for a minute. He's like, let her use me as a stepping stone, yada yada. Like, it's been a minute. She's been acting.
Yeah, but I don't think she had anything like, I feel like she hasn't had a breakthrough. Like Yuna recently on a Netflix show that's blowing up, Bon Appetit, Your Majesty, which I've been watching. I don't know if you have.
I haven't. Netflix is really pushing it on me, though. Is it good? Should I watch it?
It's very cute. I like it.
Okay.
I mean, now it's kind of losing the plot a little bit, but it only has 2 episodes left, so it's like I'm glad it's not going forever, but it's really funny in the beginning, so it's cute. Yuri, I think, like, I haven't watched a lot of Yuri stuff, but like I think she takes on a lot of like serious roles. She's done like thriller stuff. Sohyun, I've seen her on things. She's okay, but Soo-young, it's like she's done things, but not that much. Not compared to the other girlies.
Yeah.
So, all right.
I guess that's fair. Anyway.
That's it for my news.
So, I wanted to talk about this new, not so new actually. It's been a minute since they debuted, but this co-ed group, All Day Project, that's under the Black Label. So, the Black Label is Teddy producing things. Somi is part of it. I don't know who else. I don't remember, but I saw them on the variety show called The Manager. It's usually translated to The Manager, but I think it's like Omniscient Interfering View or some crap is like the literal translation. And they were on there with the members of Coyote. So it was like really adorable to see this like 90s first gen co-ed group with Coyote, who's still around, still doing their thing. Love them. Alongside this new co-ed group, because we don't see a lot of them. I mean, Card is pretty successful, but All Day Project came out. They won their first music show just 10 days after debut, so they started to really blow up. They had a perfect all kill too. I haven't actually heard the song or watched the music video, so we'll do that in a second. But I did know that one of the members was apparently very rich, had some connections. So apparently that is Annie, who is the granddaughter of the chairwoman of Samsung Group.
Yeah, super rich.
So, okay. There's this guy, Tarzan, with two Z's, who was a model and a dancer. Bailey, who is another girl who was a choreographer. It seems like she worked a lot in the States. Didn't really actually know about K-pop that much until she started choreographing for K-pop groups. So clearly she is more of dancer vibes. Wu-chan, who was apparently on Show Me the Money 6 when he was 13 years old and was the youngest ever finalist. So, okay, clearly the rapper. And Youngso, who made it into the lineup for Islet, but left the group pre-debut. I did a bit of Googling, and I didn't want to dive deep into conspiracy rabbit holes, but it doesn't seem like the reason that she left Islet before the group debuted is known or documented in any way. But she seems to be doing fine now.
Each of them has like a very like interesting backstory, right? Are they, do they have singers, or are they mostly rappers and dancers?
I have no idea.
I guess we'll find out. We'll see the music video.
All right, let's check out their music video for the song Famous, which is the one who that got the music show win for them. Yeah,
Just kidding.
got them famous.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
I'm stacking my dollars, 난 불부터 달러 초록빛깔 컬러 감출 수 없어 나잖아 bitch. Not even famous but they wanna be us 같은 공기지만 우린 남다른 witch. 비교 말어 걔는 전부 cool 똑같은 거래 do I do it better. 말해 뭐해 I'm a trendsetter all day I show 'em 끝없는 check.
네 말이 완전부터 돌아봐 I'll be getting what I need Those things I'm
Okay.
Babies. I love it. That's really fun.
Yeah, I started really getting my head nodding around the time when you verbally said, okay. And it was when that kid who was on Show Me the Money
Yes.
started rapping.
You
Like,
can tell. Like, I was like, oh, yeah, you got flow. You got the moment he started, like, not even like 2 seconds. I was like, yes, boy, I can see why you were a finalist. And you were like 16, 13, however old he was.
13, a little baby. He was a little baby.
That's like very G-Dragon vibes, because G-Dragon started mad young too. So I
Yeah.
could see that in him. Was the first girl Annie?
I don't know.
She was a bad
Did she look
bitch.
rich?
I don't know. She said something about not white collar. So I was like, I assume that's you because you're not white collar.
Yeah.
Tarzan was okay.
Yeah. I mean, he's got personality. Like, he's going to be the variety show guy. Like,
And then I guess the singer was the eyelid girl, I assume, because she looked a little softer than the others.
yeah.
And then Bailey at the end, right?
Yeah, I assume Bailey was at the end during the little dance break situation.
Did she sing though? Because my internet's a little bad, so I had to watch it in really bad quality. So I couldn't tell if Bailey sang or rapped.
I don't know. I have a hard time, like, tracking people in videos when I first watch them.
Yeah.
So,
But, I mean, I definitely noticed her at the end. I was like, okay, this is the dance break. This is the dancer. It's interesting, because I was scrolling through the comments, and people were saying, like, it's very interesting that everyone got like almost equal parts. And I love that some of the verses are like that Annie was saying in the beginning, then what's his name, Wu-chan was saying them too. So like you got a different vibe, but then we're singing the same songs, and it's kind of like they're sharing it, versus the usual where like whoever's singing like the chorus sings the chorus the whole time. You know what I mean? Like they don't they don't flip that on you. So that was refreshing.
yeah, I actually really like that. I'm going to check them out now. They were adorable on The Manager, the show. It was really cute to see them interacting and how the girls would put the contacts in the guy's eyes for them.
Aw. Oh my god.
And Shinji
Send me
from
the
Coyote was,
episode. I'd love to watch that.
yeah, Shinji from Coyote was like giving them advice and all of this stuff. But yeah, it was really cute, especially to see like the older group kind of give this advice to the younger group, and the younger group like really acknowledging like that they paved the way. It's just, you know, you don't get to see interactions like that, especially, I mean, with a co-ed group ever.
Yeah, I'm definitely keeping an eye on them. Really like them. This, honestly, this might be on my end of the year wrap up, so I think it'll be up there.
Ooh,
I know,
okay.
it's big words, right?
I gotta update my playlist and stuff. Yeah.
Girl, me too.
All right. The final thing I wanted to touch on just real quick, because I wanted Olivia to see this picture, is that Jay Park is announcing his new boy group. They're called Long Shot, but it's LNGSHOT because you can't have all of the letters in the word. Like, that would just be absurd in a K-pop group. I'm surprised there's not a 0 or like an ampersand and exclamation points in it too.
Right.
But there's been a little bit of backlash because Jay Park is and has been historically pretty problematic. So yeah, the very first picture of the group is him and these 4 kids. And I say kids because they look like little children's, all giving the middle finger to the camera. Apparently there was backlash over that
Oh my God,
too.
Robyn,
Like,
I didn't even realize it was him in the middle.
oh,
I thought
yeah.
he was part of them. Because he has such a baby face. Like, I've always, like, you know how he has all those tattoos and his body's like built? I always thought it was one of those where I'm like, ooh, like the face doesn't match the body.
I mean, I think that's why he takes his shirt off all the time, because like his face isn't doing him any favors.
Yeah.
No offense, Jay Park. I mean, what do I care? Take offense, Jay Park.
I'm sure he'll be okay.
So yeah, they don't debut until January of next year, so we'll see what kind of problematic things come out of that.
We'll start a podcast with them, so we'll keep an eye out for them too.
Oh, I wonder if he's gonna have them debut in January, because it's always so fucking quiet. Like, you know how we always look at the charts?
Yeah. And we're like,
And
oh,
it's
there's
like
no
some-
songs. It's all ballads.
Right. It's ballads from like December still
You're so
charting in
right.
January.
Yeah, because everyone's like taking a break.
I mean, he's a businessman selling his really expensive soju.
I didn't even know he had a soju. That's so funny.
Oh
we
my
should
God,
try
so
it.
Oh, we've never tried it because they used to have it. They might still have it at the Korean barbecue place that we go to. They definitely used to have it, and it was like $30 for a bottle.
Oh my God, we have to try it.
$30 for soju? Get the fuck out of here, Jay
No, but
Park.
we have to try it. Maybe we can find, you know what? I'm sure I can find it cheaper, like in New Jersey, and I'll just buy it. And like, either you come over one day or I'll come over one day. we got a podcast in live together.
Oh, let's do it in January. We can drink it while we listen to his new boy group and probably talk shit on them.
Oh my God. And maybe we can do like a drinking game.
A drinking game?
Yeah, like we watch something and it's like every time they do this, like we drink.
For every member that has a grill,
Oh,
for every
gosh.
member who has
Cornrows,
like dreadlocks. Yeah. Whew.
I love it.
All right. So finally, we're gonna end with our little game that we like to play. It's called Ask Away K-pop Edition, where I make Olivia pick a number between 1 and 30. I will tell you, you have previously chosen 8, 19, and 24.
Okay.
So any other number.
Let's go with 6.
Okay. Most memorable lyrics.
You know, like the first thing that comes to my mind is Haru Haru by Big Bang.
Okay.
Because that chorus, it's like ingrained in me. And you know, it's like one of my go-to like karaoke songs too. So I think, and it like when that song came out, it had a chokehold on like the entire industry. Like everyone was making parodies and everything. So that's what I will say is like the most memorable lyrics. How about you?
For mine, I have to say, should I sing it?
Sure, yes.
I don't know that I can do it without laughing. We want to go rocka, 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 rocka. So fantastic.
Oh my God. Wait, is this Ring
Do
Ding
it.
Dong?
Yes.
Oh my God. That is iconic. That is iconic.
I'm doing it so poorly. But fantastic, fantastic, elastic.
There's something about like butterfly.
Yeah.
Oh, Jonghyun and his voice. So good.
Oh my God. So yeah, mine's fantastic, elastic.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, this was fun.
This was fun. This was a good little catch up. So hopefully we'll do it soon.
We will. We'll do it. We'll do some of our little deep dive episodes. Like you got to do
Yes.
BTS. I want to do FX. I want to do GOT7.
You have a lot.
I'll start doing my research.
Yes, girl. Let's do that next. I've been waiting for that, so I'm really excited to go into. Oh, you know what? Let's do GOT7 because I remember when I did BTS, you kept seeing those parallels to GOT7. So I'm really excited to hear more about that and see that as well from your point of view.
Yeah. Oh, I'll have to go back and listen to that episode. Everyone should listen to that episode. I feel like it didn't get a lot of listens. And honestly, Ben, our biggest fan, low-key was like, I hated that episode so much. Don't ever do that again.
I thought you were going to say he was like, oh, this is amazing.
No, he thought it was so boring.
Oh, no.
And I was like, other people might like
Well,
it.
maybe we can take some notes and make the GOT7 one less boring.
Yeah. I'll do my best.
All right.
Anyway.
Sorry to disappoint you, Ben.
He would probably enjoy the GOT7 one. I think it's because we were never a BTS household, let's be real.
Okay. Yeah, that's why he was bored. It wasn't us. It was the content.
Yeah, it was BTS.
Yeah.
Don't come at me, ARMY.
No, we love them. I love them. Just Ben didn't
And
love
you-
them.
You won me over with that episode, too. I didn't realize I knew so many songs, which is a stupid-ass thing to say for somebody who co-hosts a K-pop podcast. But
Yeah.
here we are.
It's all right. We're discovering new things about each other.
Yep. All right. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube at K-pop Hot Sheet. Definitely rate us on Apple Music and Spotify if you enjoyed the show. It really does help. You can also leave comments. There is the one person who left comments for us.
We were so
once.
excited. That was like
Oh
the
my-
highlight of our day.
I think I screamed. So yeah, keep it up. Please engage with us. And also turn notifications on in Spotify by clicking the bell icon if you want to be notified of new episodes when they're uploaded, since we don't always have a set schedule and we are working on newborn baby time, you know.
Yeah.
You definitely want to know when we're uploading new apps.
It's just exciting, right? Because you don't know the set schedule, so you'll never know. So of course you want to have the bell icon on. It'll be like Christmas, opening up presents.
There you go. All right. Until
Until
next time.
Bye.
Bye.